today we're going to learn Hurt by Johnny Cash. Stick around. Hello everyone, it's James from Practice Like a Pro, providing you with simple, clear guitar tips to help you on your guitar playing journey. So today we're going to have a look at Hurt by Johnny Cash. It's a great acoustic guitar tune, bit of picking, a couple of open chords. It's a really satisfying one to get in the bag. Let's get to it. So we're going to attack the main bit first. It sounds like this. So the chords for this are A minor, C, and D sus2, which is basically just a D major chord without the second fret on the high E string. I'm hearing that open string throughout all the song in the picking parts in the verses, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start by fretting an A minor, and I'm going to pick just the A and the D on their own with downstrokes. Following that, I'm going to strum the rest of the chord, whatever's left from that G string. Then we're going to go to C, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to move the third finger from that A minor chord up to the third fret of the A string, and then I'm going to pick exactly the same strings. So you've got A minor, C. Then when we get to the D sus2, because with all D chords, we only strum 4 strings, don't we? So I'm going to pick the D and the G, like you would for the rest of the pattern. But instead of strumming just the B and the high E strings, I'm actually going to catch that G in there as well, so that I'm strumming 3 strings just to give it a bit of a fatter sound. So the A minor's on its own for a bar, and then the C chord and the D sus2 are going to share a bar. So you've got A minor, C, D sus, A minor, 3, 4, C, D sus. And that's basically the verse round and round and round. Now, to move on to his next section, it goes into a strumming pattern. Now, at the very end of the verse, before the chorus starts, he just sits on a G chord for a little bit to bring it back into sort of the main chord progression of the chorus. All he's going to do is strum a G chord. And we're going to do a strumming pattern that I like to call big little, big little, big little. Now let me explain what that means. So it's all downstrokes, but we're not going to hit all the strings with the same velocity 8 times. It's in quavers over the bar. On what we call the downbeat, beat 1, 2, 3 and 4, we're going to do a nice big downstroke. For the offbeat, we're going to, so the ands, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're going to do a smaller strum. And all I'm going to do, and there's no sort of particular science to this, I just want you to strum less strings than what you strummed on the downbeat. So the way that I've tabbed it out is, for beat 1, you've got a nice big G, all 6 strings. Then for the and, I'm just going to strum the A, the D and the G. Like I said, it's not an exact science. You can sort of, if you catch the B, it's not the end of the world. If you catch the E, it's not the end of the world. But what we're looking for is not. Try not to catch just one string, because otherwise it gets a bit, which is its own sound in its own right, but that's not what we're going for. We're trying to get a sort of more percussive attack on the string. So for the chorus, I'm hearing an A minor 7 chord instead of a regular A minor. If you want to just play a regular A minor, that's fine, but we're trying to be as authentic as we can. So to get an A minor 7 chord, what you need to do is you need to take your ring finger off the A minor chord, and it turns into, it's a small change, but I think it really adds a nice bit of colour. So we're going to do a full bar of A minor 7. Then we're going to go to F major 7, which is a common substitute for just a regular F bar chord. So I'll put that on the screen. We're going to do a bar of that. Then we're going to go to C. Then to G. We're going to keep the big little strumming pattern, and we're just doing a bar of each chord. So you're starting with A minor 7, to F major 7, to C major, to G. The structure for the song basically ping-pongs between those two sections. Now occasionally he will chop the last bar off the verse or the chorus to move to the next section. I'll leave that up to your practice to determine where he's doing that. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please let us know in the comments. If you like what we do here at Practice Like a Pro, please do consider subscribing. And if you'd like to learn something else, we've got some other videos for you to check out here. Thank you very much for watching, and until I see you next time, keep practicing like a pro. Cheers.